From HYBE's announcement that Garam has left the group, to BTS's Jimin being involved in dating rumors with a reality show contestant, the tea from this week has been piping hot and most of all, unexpected. But before I get to the big news, let me tell you about all the other things that have been happening. 17 have become million sellers again with the release of their fourth repackaged album titled Sector 17. According to Hanto Chart, 17 Sector 17 has sold over 1 million copies as of July 20th. The album got released on July 18th, so this means that the album managed to sell over 1 million copies in just 3 days. With this album, 17 have 7 albums that have reached 1 million sales. Congratulations to 17. Hani has warmed the hearts of many as she has shown support for the LGBT community once again. It has been known that Hani openly supports the community, with her recently becoming the host of the first gay reality dating show in Korea. In an interview, she gave a message to her future son if he ever confesses that he's gay and not straight. She said, "I think it would be a concern. I am afraid that my child will be hurt and that it will be painful and difficult." Hani went on, "But I don't love him because he is a boy, but I love him because of his existence. I'll try to understand, except." Knowing that such a big idol openly shows her support to the community, knowing just how conservative South Korea is, must be a relief. So thankful for her. It's been a while since BTS's Jimin has been involved in dating rumors, but lately netizens have noticed some things that have hinted he's in a relationship. A netizen made a post in an online forum posting some so-called proof pictures that Jimin is dating a heart signal contestant from season 1 called Song Da-eun. First, the netizen noticed that the two had worn the same earrings on the same day and that they had posted pictures on the same day with a 4-minute difference between them. Then it seems like Da-eun watched the movie Allied, which Jimin had recommended before. Da-eun and Jimin also like the same flowers, and Da-eun used the word Kangyangyi, which is translated to puppy kitty, which is Jimin's nickname. The two have mutual friends, were at the same place at the same time, and wore matching necklaces. The netizen ended the post by saying, "ARMY has been linking those two together in related search ever since last year. Jimin's own fans are already aware of it." Aside from that, there are many more proofs, but looks like both don't create enough buzz and the general public don't care about them enough, so it's been buried down, which is unbelievable on its own. A BTS member having a confirmed relationship and netizens not considering it a big enough deal for it to blow up doesn't make any sense, especially considering how interested they are in Idol's business. But it looks like nobody thinks that the proof is credible enough to confirm that the two are in a relationship. A commenter took the time to explain the allegations, writing, "He was with J-Hope at the baseball field, and Jo Se-ho also follows Suga. And people were using the dates to claim that he's dating Lovely's last time. You guys are really trying to force anything and fabricate the posts." Another said, "Don't feed this. This is garbage. Are commoners asking to be sued again? I just need to know who's bored enough to look for such small details and connect it to dating rumors, especially since they're mostly grasping at straws." The impossible has happened as HYBE has finally taken some definite action about LE SSERAFIM's Garam's case. Before LE SSERAFIM even debuted, Garam was accused of school mistreatment in online communities. And it wasn't just one classmate that came forward, because multiple alleged classmates of Garam accused her of the same thing, and every single one of them had the evidence to back it up. What really got the public attention though was the way HYBE handled the scandal. Any other company would have kicked Garam out the second the accusations piled up without thinking twice about it. Keep in mind that LE SSERAFIM are rookies and that a scandal like this would be enough to ruin it, yet HYBE not only stood behind her and denied the accusations, but they also started suing the people that were making the accusations. Once the scandal got big enough, HYBE put her on a temporary hiatus in order to buy themselves more time to deal with everything, and LE SSERAFIM continued the promotions for their debut album as a 5-member group. Though even with the hiatus, it was suspected that she'd return soon, with rumors going around that Garam would be joining the rest of the group for the Japanese promotions. But with HYBE's latest statement, it looks like that isn't happening anymore. After only 17 days of being an idol, HYBE and Source Music label have decided to terminate her contract and remove her from the group. On July 20th, they released a statement saying, "We would like to tell you about LE SSERAFIM member Kim Garam's whereabouts and LE SSERAFIM's future activities. We have decided to terminate our exclusive contract with Kim Garam." They went on to apologize for all the troubles and stress caused by the scandal. "We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused to fans and many others due to the controversy over Kim Garam. In the future, LE SSERAFIM will be active in a 5-member group. We will do our best to support LE SSERAFIM so that they can continue to grow as artists. Thank you." In addition to that, they also apologized for the way they handled everything in a second official statement. They wrote, "Although the agency approached this issue and attempted to take action with utmost care and caution, we admit that there were some aspects to the agency's approach which were inadequate, and so we would like to apologize." But if you thought that the scandal was messy, let me tell you about the aftermath. After the statement got released, an alleged friend of Garam spoke out against the company. The statement in itself was confusing because HYBE stood beside her until the very end, and then came out that they were not only terminating her contract, but they also admitted that they were wrong and that she's guilty. However, Garam's friend posted on her personal Instagram account and accused HYBE and Source Music of using Garam's situation and Garam herself for noise marketing. One of the alleged victims, Yoo Eun-sol, said that Garam had taken a picture of her when she was undressing and spread it around. To explain what really happened, Garam's friend wrote, "First, Yoo Eun-sol mistreated me from elementary to middle school, and she cursed my parents and physically threatened me. However, the reason I brought this up is because I asked myself what I did wrong, and as a party who has been mistreated for about a year, the perpetrators who had lied to each other for about a month hid under the word victim, and I was accused of being the second perpetrator." The friend also addressed the claims that Eun-sol had to transfer because of Garam mistreating her continuously. She went on, "Secondly, the fact that Yoo Eun-sol claimed to transfer is false. In Eun-sol's position, it is a lie that she transferred because of Garam. Also, she posted a picture of classmate 1 in her underwear on classmate 2's account. Later on, she transferred to another school. In the process, Yoo Eun-sol was disciplined with number 6. All of this is what Eun-sol has said herself, and she has the evidence of this. She said that she had also received a complaint from Eun-sol's friend and had been threatened, and ended her statement by saying that her and multiple classmates of hers and Garam's had testified in favor of her, but their statements weren't taken into consideration. The friend said, "Lastly, I gave Garam everything I had as a friend and collected testimonies from other friends, but they didn't use our data for their statements, and I was very hurt by these adults who used an 18-year-old as means of noise marketing. I'll post more materials and stories later." Though it doesn't seem like her statement and accusations against the company were taken into consideration, because her career as well as her life have been basically ruined by this scandal. Considering everyone who follows news from the entertainment business knows her face, it will be hard for her to get another job without the mistreatment controversy following her. Others criticized the company thoroughly for how they proceeded with the scandal. They threatened to sue the accusers and released statements in which they painted Garam to be the victim of the mistreatment, not the perpetrator. But the biggest discussions happened on why Garam and Soojin got kicked out of their respective groups, yet Stray Kids' Hyunjin still remains an active member. And Edison made a post writing, "What's worse is that at Stray Kids level, the kids who know about idols all know them to some extent, so they can't even use being flops as an excuse. Why is he the only one persistently promoting? I really don't get it." They ended the post by saying, "In the end, isn't he the real evil? He only picked on girls and is now earning money off his female fans." But this really ended up angering the ones who have truly looked into Hyunjin's case, because everyone knew that not only was he innocent, but also wrongly targeted at the time where a lot of idols were dealing with mistreatment accusations and being accused of horrible things by people who wanted to ruin their careers. What are your thoughts on this? Share them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!